Wow, hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a very long time since I've uploaded a video. If you're new here, my name is Chelsea. I make cooking videos, but I think as I'm in a new transitional phase of life, I will be making other videos, and by transition I mean I am with child. So yeah, I basically haven't uploaded any videos for a long time because I just wasn't really inspired to cook or do anything really. So yeah, I am 21 weeks pregnant and I've watched loads of like pregnancy videos on YouTube, so I thought like I want to share my experience and how I've been doing, and hopefully it can help someone because I've watched so many videos and they have helped me, so I hope that this can help someone out there. I think I said my name is Chelsea. Also, pregnancy brain is definitely a thing, like I keep forgetting things, but yeah. So in today's video I'm just going to talk about like the first trimester and like the symptoms that I had and how I sort of got through it, sort of thing. So as I said, I'm 21 weeks pregnant, so I'm in the second trimester, and yeah, it's been good so far. So let's get to my first trimester. So basically back in September, no, back at the end of August, by the way I'm also sitting on like my ball, so if I start bouncing that's why, but at the end of August I basically hurt my back doing some deadlifting, and apparently I was pregnant then, but I didn't know. So I hurt my back, and then Joel and my husband, went away for the weekend to somewhere, and I was having like the worst cramps ever, but it was time for my period, so I was like, whatever, it's probably just period. But these cramps were like cramps I've never had before, but I was like, I don't know, maybe my body's just having a stressful time. And I had the worst breakout. When I say breakout, like it was terrible, but I was like, you know what, just hormones. And my husband's always like, don't worry, it's just spots. The more you worry about them, the more they'll be there, just forget it. So I sort of just embraced it and I thought, whatever. So that weekend passed, and then the next week came and my period still hadn't come, and I was like, So I decided to do a pregnancy test, and obviously it said I was pregnant, but I didn't believe it, so I did like 6 more, much to my husband's annoyance. But anyway, so yeah, I obviously found out I was pregnant, and then I like did the usual booking appointment, blah blah blah, with the midwife, and these were the symptoms that I had. So, or after I found out I was pregnant, I didn't really have any nausea, like all the things that they say, like, you know, when you read on these blogs of people who really want to get pregnant, or like you want to read into symptoms, like I did not have any of those until probably about 7-8 weeks. So I wouldn't have known basically if I didn't take a pregnancy test. So I had nausea, really bad nausea in the morning, but I had no vomiting. I have not vomited once, thank God. The only time I vomited was I made myself vomit because I ate too much and I just felt so full that I literally couldn't breathe. But I haven't had any vomiting, just nausea. And like from 7.5 weeks to like, I don't know, maybe 12 weeks, I had nausea in the morning, nausea at midday, exactly at midday. So I had to basically time my meals around those times. So if I ate, then I felt better, but the nausea was just, it was awful. Like I didn't really want to eat anything. It makes you not want to eat, but I'm so grateful that I didn't have any vomiting, because I hear that can like be really horrible. So thank you God I didn't have any vomiting. And I didn't really have a ferocious appetite. I'd say throughout pregnancy, and even more so now, my appetite isn't like ferocious. Like you always read like you're going to be eating so much, and no, like I honestly I can't eat as much because my stomach gets full quicker. That's been more in the second trimester, but in the first trimester, I mean, I wouldn't say that I was I was eating like loads and loads and loads. I was just eating normally when I felt like eating, that is. Anyways, and this, like, commenting on that, it just made me realise that every woman's pregnancy journey is different. Like, all pregnancies manifest differently. Like, I can get pregnant again and it can be completely different. So yeah, read up on the internet, but also realise that your journey is probably going to be very different from the things that you read on the internet. I haven't had any cravings, like I mean, I want things, but I wouldn't say that, like, if I don't have them, that I'm just gonna keep wanting them and wanting them. Like, the other day I wanted Sprite and I wanted Haribos, but I feel like I just want that. It's not like I must have it. I feel like that's what a craving is. You must have it, whereas I'm just like, I want it, sort of thing. So yeah, I had the best sleep ever, like the best sleep from like 7 weeks to 12 weeks, and now, actually no, that's a lie, from like 7 to 11 weeks, that month was the best month of sleep ever. Even though I was waking, like when I slept, like the sleep was like a deep relaxed sleep, except for the millions of times that I had to wake up to go to the toilet. Oh my gosh, towards the end of like the first trimester, I was peeing like 5-6 times a night, and I'm not over exaggerating. The peeing was excessive, and it like tailed off for a while and now it's back, and it's very exhausting. But Jill says it's preparing us for the baby. Multiple times, like multiple wakings per night. So yeah, those are all my symptoms, like excessive peeing, especially like as I got towards the end of the first trimester. And then I was sleeping really well, as I said, but then I started to get really uncomfortable. I couldn't sleep on my side, and my bump didn't really start showing until I was like 13 to 14 weeks, I'd say. Like, I like to pretend there was a bump there, but there really wasn't any. I'd be like, Joel, can you see it? Take a picture of me from the side. There wasn't anything there. It was just me being excited, but that's all part of the journey. But yeah, I started to get really uncomfortable, so then we bought a pregnancy pillow, which I'll insert a picture here, which helped me to be able to sleep on my side. But yeah, that's it. That's the first trimester. And also one thing that I forgot to add was that I had terrible headaches. Like, I think about around 9 weeks, when the placenta was taken over, as they say. Like, I can't remember what the thing is that's called that feeds the baby before the placenta takes over. Can't remember. But when the placenta was about to take over, I started getting really bad headaches, like excruciating, couldn't sleep. I had to go to the GP, like it was just awful. But they sort of tailed off, and I've been making sure that I don't spend too much time on the computer, wear my glasses, and I also drink lots and lots of water, which is obviously added to my excessive peeing, but what can you do? So I'd say my first trimester was okay. Like, it wasn't bad, it was okay, it was bearable. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna do like a second trimester video as well, because that's when all of the changes started to come in, like bigger everything. But yeah, it's been a eye-opening journey so far, and also I want to do so many videos about baby stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to keep it short, just to let you know like my symptoms of the first trimester and how I felt and dealt with it. So the things I would recommend is drinking lots of water, keep working out and moving if you can, and get a pregnancy pillow if you get uncomfortable. I think the reason I was really uncomfortable really early is because I'm used, like, I have a very toned physique, so as soon as like a bump started coming in, I was like, I couldn't sleep properly. Like, it just felt really strange. Yeah, drink water, pregnancy pillow if needed, and keep working out. And that's about it really. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.